Hi everyone, it's another episode of Chuck vs. Whatever. This episode is called Chuck vs. a Bullet Train, which makes sense because they're on a bullet train in this episode. And this is the second last episode of Chuck for reviewing. And so pretty much, as you saw at the end of the last episode, Sarah got the intersect in her brain. And it's the same one that Morgan had in his brain, which was, as you saw, screwing up his brain, which and making him forget things. Not super important things, but it to him it might be, but to anybody else it wouldn't be that big of a deal because you can just watch movies over again if you really wanted to. So, anyways, Sarah is like Sarah and John Casey are on the bullet train where, as you saw, Chuck was captured. And so Sarah uses her intersect skills a whole bunch of times just to get on the train. And John Casey and her go, and they end up being able to get Chuck. But the problem is that at one point, Quinn, who we find out his name in the last episode, he captures John Casey's daughter. Yeah, I believe that's. No, wait. Sorry. My bad. And, anyways, basically the main part of the episode is that they're trying to get Quinn and they're trying to stop him from doing something terrible. But when they figure out something about Sarah's intersect, that there's something different about the intersect that she uploaded than Morgan, that because, well, it's the same thing, but only different things happen to different people's brains. So as you can tell, uh, something's happening with her brain. So, anyways, um, overall, I would say one of their better episodes. I think the only thing I can say, which many people have said in the reviews that they've done that are like written or whatever, that the graphics on the train when Quinn separates the train uh, doesn't look as good as it should, or something like that. Which to me, it doesn't really matter that much because it looks good enough that it doesn't matter. But if you're like super picky on these type of things, then you'll notice it very well. Just like back in, I think, either season 1 or season 2, when John Casey's car was blown up, the Crown Corvette or something like that, and it was to save Morgan's life. So, anyways, actually, yeah, it was in this episode. So, Alex is taking capture, and uh, first Devin and Morgan are going, but then they get caught easily, and they even, I think Devin even says something about, oh, we must be the worst spies ever, or something like that. And then uh, Jeff and Lester, um, after either putting sugar or what's it called, salt in the gas container for where you put gas in cars or vehicles or whatever. Um, the earpiece goes in Morgan's ear, falls out, and they pick it up. And let's just say funny things kind of happen in a way. So overall, great episode, and as you can see, it's more like an episode that I never normally do. And I think that's probably just because I screwed up at the halfway point, thinking that the Alex being kidnapped, it wasn't in this episode, but the next episode, which I was wrong. And so, anyways, the promo is down below, and yeah, so whenever you watch this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and goodbye.